All right, I am all for responsible parenting, holding the parents' feet to the fire just to make sure we're doing the best for our kids. But this is overboard. A dad thrown in the slammer for 6 months because his daughter failed the GED. Now the judge says if she passes, dad can get out. By the way, she also has an 18-month-old daughter. We're not talking about a normal situation here. I think you know where I stand on this one, and joining us to talk about it on the other side, Monica Lindstrom. She's a criminal defense attorney, also a former prosecutor. Monica, good to see you. Come on, I know I'm with the responsible parenting thing, but 6 months in the can for dad? Isn't that a little much?
I'd agree with you, Mike, that this does seem like a very extreme example and one that we haven't heard of before. But it's very clear that this judge takes parental responsibility to the utmost extreme, and he believes it is so important. That's why he's putting out this message to at least his jurisdiction, his courtroom, that if you're a parent and if I ordered that you have to watch your kids and make sure they pass and you don't do it, that I'm going to punish you for it.
All right, what's the crime here? I mean, she's 18, almost 19. As we mentioned, she has an 18-month-old.
Well,
what's he charged with?
Well, what happened was when she was younger, he had full custody of her. And when parents don't watch their children or make sure they go to school or get their grades, they can be charged with what's called truancy. Now, different jurisdictions call it different things, but basically it's the parent not overseeing the child and not doing what they're supposed to do. That's what this judge found, or something similar to that, and imposed rules on him.
Right. Now, from what I gather, we just saw a shot of the young girl, that she missed more school when she stayed with her mom. Why not go after mom? Don't they look at those things? Don't you do a full investigation before you throw a dad in jail for 6 months? And by the way, he could lose his job. This could devastate a family.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about that, Mike. And hopefully the judge did look at all of these circumstances over the past 2 years or so that this has been in the courtroom. But I think what it comes down to is the dad was the one that had the full custody. And so he was the one that was given the rules. The judge told him, you have to do this. And when he didn't do it, the judge is putting his foot down and saying, you're going to be punished. Like I said, it's extreme and not an example we hear much of, but the court was well within its purview to do that. We might not agree with it, but they were allowed to do that, and that's what's being done. And if she passes the test, he'll get out of jail.
Right. And all she has left is the math portion, by the way. Come on. Many of us had trouble with math back in the day. You know, what it seems to me is it's a judge trying to make a name for himself on one front.
Absolutely.
Is that happening more now? And first off, do you agree with me on that front?
I do, absolutely. I think he's sending a message, and he wants his message out there.
He does. I mean, does he realize the pressure he's putting on her? I mean, the bottom line is we want to help this young girl get her life together. Obviously, she has enough challenges besides passing the GED. She has an 18-month-old. Now she's got the pressure of either passing the test or dad stays in the clink.
Yes. I'm hoping that the judge understands the pressure that he's putting not only on her, but on the family and on the father, especially with the father being in jail. He can't do anything to help her pass this test. But this man has a robe. We've charged him with the duty of being a judge, and so we have to assume and hope that he's taken all of these circumstances into consideration in making this ruling.
Oh, man, I know.
I'm glad I'm not a
responsibility,
parent in this court.
exactly. You're not kidding. Parental responsibility is one thing, but this is over the edge, and it could, again, from my vantage point, could devastate this family. But Monica, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.